the magic King Promise did on that song, and the fella left, leaving because of some excuses here and the scandals they all went through. So Medikal can't move on. Please let Medikal breathe. On the first video, he said he has a baby with Eazzy. I don't know how true.
I was coming to that. I was honestly, they said they are dating and they are having a baby.
A baby.
With Eazzy, and I've been wondering. Someone could ask, does it mean that he was cheating in his marriage?
Breeze 90.9 FM. Your comfort zone.
DopeNation, DopeNation, they're in the news, and the Ghanaian music duo DopeNation has opened up about their decision not to file for nominations at the 26th edition of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards TGMA. So the pair recently responded to a tweet from DJ Slim offering an explanation for their absence from the prestigious awards show. So according to DopeNation, their decision stems from what they perceive as unfair treatment by TGMA in the past, specifically referencing event in 2021. So this is what they said: we've been battling a lot that can't be said out of respect for some people in this hypocritical music space. The deal shared, they further emphasized that their stance isn't simply about the awards, hinting at deeper issues within the industry. They said, we can all recall from 2021, maybe some of us will know this is not just about awards. Said gradually this industry will be losing its true artists. They added, suggesting that the ongoing struggles in the Ghanaian music industry are taking a toll on the new artists. So in response to the duo's claim, Robert Clark, the head of communications and public events at the Charterhouse Productions, clarified that DopeNation did not submit their songs for nominations in any category, including their hit track Zomezo. So Clark revealed that the organizers attempt to reach out to the duo after they missed the nomination deadline but received no response. So he said, I would expect that on a platform like this, in the year under review, their place will certainly be established. Unfortunately, when there was no filing, we tried to reach out for consent. We couldn't get it. That's what he explained. So DopeNation, they said they didn't file for anything because, you know, it's not fair. TGMA has not been fair. So that's what they are saying. But the highlights for me today, before I continue the stories, you know, Casper is in the studios. We definitely hint on these stories. But last week we had a conversation here regarding Fela Makafui, you know, throwing all the negativity and all that. But today, the ex-husband, oh God, he just recently got divorced though. He's already chilling with another lady. And you won't be surprised because maybe you've heard a couple of, you know, stories regarding this particular one. It's Eazzy, baby. So he's saying that Eazzy, baby, is his baby now. But before I come to Medikal, yeah, let me read this story first. This is what is breaking my heart this morning. So Kitty should forget about me because I will never date a fellow artist. This is what Sinaso is sending this message. Why, Sinaso? Why do you want to break my artist's heart like that? So in recent interview with KMG, the singer, while responding to a question about whether she would accept a dating proposal from a fellow artist, she flatly said no. She said, I feel like artist to artist is some way. It could work for some people, but for me, I want someone with a different story. I want us to come back home and talk about things like how was the hospital, or how was the court, how was the bank. Not every day, okay, the studio, we talk about the same thing. So it's just, I just want something different. So that's what Sinaso is saying. But they look so cute together. I was wondering, why wouldn't she want to date Kitty? For what reason? But regardless, she said she didn't lie, you know, because that's the title of her debut album, Did I Lie? So she said she didn't lie about that. She cannot date a fellow artist. She just broke my heart this morning. I'm feeling sad about the story. But anyways, there are a few videos here. So producer will be helping me out to play the audio for you so that you listen. I mean, I don't want to say the story, so you'll be like, oh, me na me be kanye, David. Mwa TV AMG, I know. Say the one new girlfriend. Hey.
Near man, move online, no. 1% too. So me the 99 to the one. But what damn, who please? And I don't want to show anything again for online. 1%. 99. If you come beside. Pure control. Make us a the man of course on my brother woman and I'm let me check on the Yami and including DNA. People go die. So I will keep them on the law. 1% on a DC for online. The rest. The 99. Still loading. Or bow down. I they pull up like this. Or bow down. If you did that way, you hear something about medical, somebody come tell you about, you know, somebody believe it be true. It be true. Believe. Why you don't want to believe? Why you doubt the person? You don't trust your friend. Believe.
Gaspar, and okay. Last week, we joined in, and now Fela McAfee was saying that she just cleansing, like what she said, to clear negativity on person. Now, where the negativity out on our pay, I didn't make one because AMG na just all flags. Now, person people say, or Dobima and Bow when you see now, because the last time I see and sister David just when you see you cry, I say, when gets out, when you never hey. AMG or AMG pound.
Last week it was the ex-wife saying she was cutting out negativity from her life, and I said here that no hate on Fela. I love Fela. I've been loving Fela since that series, YOLO series. Yeah, I've been loving Fela since then, right? But you see, but like I said, what she said.
Yeah.
In this case, she knows the negativity. So, like I said it last week, and it's true based on what she's been doing.
Yeah.
Now, Medikal.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to hate on Medikal for dating somebody else because, like I said last week, we all know what Medikal went through after Fela left.
All right.
Almost every song, he even dedicated a song to being single and not searching what he went through, all those stuff. You see, so he really went through it.
Is it not searching? I didn't see searching. I'm surprised with that.
Say I'm trying, like. We've cried for some time. It's time to move on.
Okay.
I mean, you can't be crying over the same lady over and over and over again. He left he was dating Debbie for a long time, and he left Debbie for you, and he married you when he got. So you see that he really loved Fela, but well, everybody has their path, and then Fela chose a different path.
Yeah.
Now, Medikal after crying and creating songs for how he felt and all those things, he felt like Charlie. Now it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, not I'm shocked. He went in for Eazzy. Yeah. Eazzy baby.
Eazzy baby.
And obviously Eazzy is older than Medikal. But when it comes to the conversation about how or why Medikal loves older ladies, I think most men in general love older ladies.
Sir?
Yes.
Why is that?
See, believe it or not, older ladies are cultured.
Oh.
Very cultured. And
young ones are not.
Not that they are not, but you see, a lot of the young ones today, just based on beauty, I am beautiful, guys are chasing me, so they don't have their head on straight, right? But somebody that is late 20s, early 30s, they've already gone through this kind of phase where you would have men chasing you, rejecting them. They want to move on. They've graduated from all that. Right. So why would they waste time on? So you see, young men notice that now, like, okay, this lady doesn't have time for games. Right. You go in for her, let's move. Okay. So most young men today are like, why not? Because I'll go and be chasing somebody who is 21, 22, and then you be playing me. Right. Today I'll call you, not pick. I want to do this, I want to do that, and you are just stressing. But so I think Medikal going for Eazzy, it's okay. Yeah. I think there was even on the first video he said he has a baby with Eazzy. I don't know how true.
I was coming to that. I was honestly, they said they are dating and they're having a baby. With Eazzy, and I've been wondering. Someone could ask, does it mean that he was cheating in his marriage, or how did the baby form?
That is. I think when Medikal and then Fela breaking up, it's been over a year, if I'm not wrong. I think it's almost over a year. So maybe Eazzy was the easy comforts for Medikal when he was going through it. And then say when they were playing the ampe and then
bend down,
hey sister, hey, you know the move.
Someone now hook
now, so easy being comforting Medikal. Oh yeah, be fast stuff like that, and then you know, afa.
But I still not mean to ask you one day.
What is your problem?
Are you calling now, boy?
Are you calling in age? You didn't fella leave a song that was. Do you know the magic in Promise did on that song? Baby, are you cool? Charlie,
forever and ever. Sam is within your missile and do baby as a very, very sad.
Look at the magic King Promise did on that song, and if fella left, leaving God of some excuses here and the scandals they all went through. So Medikal can't move on. Please let Medikal breathe. Why? Let him move. I mean, he's found an easy way out, and he's bending down. So.
And talk about other couples, Kitty and Sina. So you know there were speculations when they were casted in a video, one particular song that they collaborated on, and there were speculations that they are dating and all that. And today, you know, Sina so in an interview is saying that she can never date an artist. Do you think dating an artist dating an artist like it's a bad idea?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Let's take Sina Soul's perspective. She says she can't date an artist, and the reason being that she doesn't want all their conversations to be centered on studio. Yes, so yes, someone like she's saying, she wants to date somebody outside the music space, be a banker, an accountant, an architect, something, so that when you come home, we would both share our individual experiences, right? And then have a conversation. But if it's every day music, what else are we going to discuss aside the music? Right? So from her perspective, it makes a whole lot of sense. And then from the other perspective, someone also say that, oh, I need somebody in that space. Kitty has been in the system before Sina Soul, right? So someone would say that, okay, I need somebody who's already in that system when we are together to coach me on how to sing, video shoots, you know, the voice training, all those things. So it's more or less like from her perspective, yeah, you can support that. But from another person's perspective too, well, that's what they want, and you can't really say that what she's saying is true or not. It all boils down to what one wants in the music space. I think that's for her. That's it.
Well, I was actually carried away because there was a short film they did. I think it was called Sugar, where there was a scene in the movie that they kissed. Charlie. You know, they got my hopes up. I thought like something was gonna happen because they look so cute together. But knowing this, I
did too.
You can't do that to Sugar.
But I won't say, truth be told, Kitty is a ladies' man. Me, I see Kitty to be a ladies' man, Charlie. Kitty is one of the guys that wouldn't have to chase ladies, but ladies would be chasing him around. So I think for me, maybe another reason is Sina is maybe scared. Charlie, because for a guy that ladies are chasing you all over, and you being an artist, somebody who is playing shows here and there, Charlie, maybe there's some scare factor inside.
And it could also be from experience because she's in the scene too, so she can understand it better.
Yes, she knows what is really happening. So but they look fine together. I wouldn't debunk that. They really look fine together.
DopeNation, TGMA, I think same be breaking. Paluta sound on the fan money and all that. You had some hollow balloon in the air. They are saying I think Adile was saying, oh, Kim Paluta come and get it. You're nominated and all that. DopeNation is saying the reason why they did not file for nomination this season is because the space is not fair to them.
True.
At all, referencing to events that happened in 2021 and all that. What do you have to say about that?
So let me begin with what really happened in 2021.
Okay.
So our listeners who are not aware. Yeah. So in 2021, the category group of the year. Yeah. We had DopeNation. Obviously, we had Keche and other groups inside. Okay. And DopeNation felt that they deserved the award.
Okay.
Instead of Keche. I love DopeNation. I mean, there is no DopeNation song that I think, at least, no, if not all the lyrics, right? I know some or majority of the lyrics.
Yeah.
But we also have to give respect to Keche, Aluguin to Gui Days, right?
Don't even forget that.
No. Hey, Louis the Aluguin to Gui. So I think when Keche, should I say revived? I mean, at the point we didn't hear of them for a long time. So when they revived, they brought out a banger, No Darling with Kwame Eugene. They brought out other songs with even Mr. Drew, right? So I think maybe the reason why Charterhouse gave the award to Keche and not DopeNation is just to honor them as legends, as seniors in the game. But DopeNation felt like, no, we deserved it, and because of that, we are not going to file for nominations in this year. And Robert Clark reached out, allegedly reached out to them, but still there was no response. And then later on, I think before that, DJ Celeb reached out to them on X, and then he said he's hearing that they didn't file for nominations, and when the research team of the TGMA even picked up their song, they didn't respond to the award scheme, right? And this is what he said. Let me quote what he said. We have been battling a lot, that can be said out of respect for some people in this hypocritical music space, which is a wow. However, we all recall from 2021. Maybe some of us know that this is not just about the awards. Gradually, the industry will be losing its true artists, right? So that's what I said. In 2021, they felt like they were robbed of the TGMA, or which was then, I think, VGMA Group of the Year. So that's why this year they didn't file for nominations. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, DopeNation is a very great group. I personally am seeing them like our modern R2Bs. You know, R2Bs have been way back. They've been together. You don't hear any scandal, anything from them. We've had groups where coming up, the breakup, you see this group will break up and here and there, but DopeNation has been together since they came up. So I'm hoping they are modern R2Bs and nothing should maybe break them apart. But that's the whole thing about them.
And see, they've not been the only artists complaining about this credibility thing, this unfairness. Do you think TTMA or former VGMA, they are credible? Because this is really, it cannot be repeating itself all the time. And with their zombies or song, was it really trended, so it should
a whole dance on its own.
Nominated.
It feels like instead of being credible and giving the award to those who really deserve it, they are maybe trying to favor some people, right? I say, you know what, even though these people deserve it, let's just give it to these people, kind of thing, which is not nice, because that is like one of, or I would say, our biggest award scheme in Ghana. And for you to be having this scandals today, to every year there's a scandal, I think it's bad. And this is an award scheme that is watched all over Ghana, Africa, and other outside Africa. So at the point you realize that if it keeps happening like that, you lose the credibility. Nobody would want to associate with you again. And let's talk about sponsors. Sponsorship will be low because you feel like this award scheme is, so there's always problems. Why would I invest in something that will be giving me problems and not give me any returns back? And if I sponsor into it and there's problems here and here out, I'll lose my customers. I'll be lose people that I'm partnering with. So I think they should work on this thing. Else we would have to lose the TGMs altogether. If not,
And Obika someone done in black market now.
People pay for the award. I think when has already won 5 awards in people were like already paid for the award stuff. Charlie. They should really work on it. It's getting worse.
Oh, Joshua, welcome back.
Can you hear me now?
I can perfectly.
Alright. With the issue of the credibility of events that we program in Ghana over here, it's a big issue. It's a big issue because back then in that 2021, when DopeNation couldn't get the award, I was worried a little bit. Just to know that currently this year too, King Paluta is also petitioning them for one of his favorite songs that most Ghanaians love in this country.
Right.
The credibility of the program is something that we must look at.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
All right. Thank you so much.